Hello there everybody, Sabata92 aka Nightmare, and welcome back to Rose Guns Days last season. I'm gonna be real with ya. I'm definitely not looking forward to this, because this is Ryukishi that we're talking about. He tends to spray in little bits of happiness. However, among that happiness, he always comes bringing us nothing but pain and sorrow and forcing us to crash down and just overall feel pure, unadulterated tragedy. Richard's already thinking about getting rid of Zell and the others because they're sticking their nose in other people's business. There was that rather incredibly emotional moment between Rose and Wayne, and I'm not entirely sure they're going to be able to succeed in saving Butler, but goddamn, I'm going to hope. It's probably not a good idea for me to hope, but I'm going to try. The car stopped at the entrance to the Occupying Forces HQ building. The driver showed a parking permit and spoke with the MPs. Welcome to the Occupying Forces HQ. Do you have an appointment? I have a meeting with the Director General at 1600. Tell him Lee Meiju is here. I thought this before, but you're pretty amazing, Aniki. Do you speak both Japanese and English perfectly? The era when you could get by just speaking Japanese is over. Didn't you learn at least a little Chinese after living in China for a year? Only one phrase. It's a greeting. Bi benren. That isn't a greeting. It means Japanese person. Is that so? Everyone said that when they looked at me, so I was sure it meant hello. I'm certain they were quite amused when you greeted them in kind. Oh my god. It was a courtesy call by Lee Meiju, an influential man in Small Rock, Chinatown. Alan had slipped in as one of his guards. With that, they made it into the HQ building. They were all led into a reception room and told to wait. This was where the plan would start. I pray for your good fortune. Yeah. Alan slipped out of the reception room. This was his first time coming here, but the map had been thoroughly beaten into his brain. The first place he headed was a storage room for cleaning equipment very close to where they had been. On the way, he passed by some chatting American officers, but Alan pretended to be looking for the bathroom, and he didn't notice anything out of place. This was an area that visitors entered, so he wouldn't be suspected so easily. However, the western building holding Butler wasn't a place visitors were allowed to go. Oh boy. This is it. It was locked, but a matching key had already been arranged for. The ability of Chinatown to arrange for things was truly astonishing. After checking that no one was watching, he quickly entered the cleaning supply room. That's the Occupying Forces for you. Even their cleaning rooms are all neat and tidy. Mops and brooms are arranged splendidly, almost like a weapon locker. So, in the back, in the shadows, somewhere around here, right? Got it. A black suitcase was set beside a shelf. It was exactly the same as the one he'd been told about. It had a cylinder lock, but he'd been told the combination beforehand. Inside was a U.S. military officer's uniform. Disguising yourself as one of them. Good idea. It even had an entry pass. Damn, they really went ahead. Nice. Apparently, the story would be that a Japanese-American officer working for the GHQ was coming for an inspection. As long as he wore sunglasses and glared about, it was unlikely that anyone would try to talk to him. Oh boy. It even fits perfectly. Where'd the GDS get something like this from? The GDS had even lectured him on how to wear a U.S. military officer's uniform. This precision uniform would be wasted if he didn't wear it right. Taking his time, he carefully checked his outfit. A whole 15 minutes after he snuck into the supply room, a smartly dressed U.S. military officer was staring back at him in the mirror. Hey there, Lee-kun. I apologize for keeping you waiting. Director General, It has been far too long. Once, Chinatown hadn't been able to form connections with the occupying forces. However, in thanks for their support during the war with Caleb and with Primavera's assistance, they had succeeded in forming a link. Prudently taking their time, they eventually managed to form a close friendship with the Director General, although he's probably being, you know...
No. I'm the one who must apologize for being unable to contact you. As fellow supporters of peace in City 23, I feel we should meet with each other more often.
It seems that rumored Major has been very energetic lately. The Director General took out a cigar and gave a forced smile. Then, as he borrowed the flame of the lighter Meiju was holding out, he grimaced.
I can't say it out too loud, but I believe even you stand nothing to gain by forming a relationship with that man.
Oh?
He's a plague that even the GHQ has its eyes on. I'll be blunt. It's not too late to rethink meeting with that man.
Oh. So his reputation is not a good one. As I understand it, he is a young elite with an excellent record.
I have warned you. I have General Ford's invitation, so I will let you meet. And I doubt he will refuse. You, call for Major Kabaraya. Tell him his gas has arrived. Yes, sir.
There's no need, Director General.
Gabriel-kun, when did you...
It seems you two were so engrossed in your discussion that you didn't notice me.
This man is the one who truly killed Meiju. Okay, Meiju, keep your calm. You can do this, man. He didn't kill her directly, but it was fair to call him the root cause of it all. The dragon of revenge seemed about to raise its head, but Meiju held it in. Good. He couldn't kill this man yet. However, once he had crushed this man's plan to make the GDS and Primavera fight, then someday.
Perhaps that glint in your eyes is a sign of intelligence, Mr. Lee. It's been a whole year, but it is a pleasure to see you.
We haven't met since that one time we greeted each other at that party. At that time, you seemed very interested in meeting my sister, Meishu, correct? It is truly a shame that you didn't have a chance to meet her while she was alive.
That was so very sad, I say with a smile on my face. How tragic it is that the beautiful die young.
I'm surprised you knew she was beautiful when you never met once.
She has a brother of such handsome features. I merely assumed that she must be beautiful.
Of course, that wasn't true. He had gathered plenty of information in preparation for Operation Great Justice. He'd had his surveillance team take several pictures of Lee Meishu. How can you tell such brazen lies? Meiju shook with anger inside his heart. And Gabriel noticed. This Chinese man vaguely realizes the truth, doesn't he? But I've no more interest in puppets who won't dance. I only met him because he had an invitation. The GDS has been boring me a bit lately.
Perhaps it would be interesting to toy with him a little. Son of a bitch.
There was a tense atmosphere between the two. However, no one other than these two would have been able to pick up on it. After all, they were both smiling so broadly. Come on, Meiju, you can keep your cool, man. Every now and then he passed by officers, but they never suspected him in the slightest. In the first place, the fact that he had an entry passed around his neck proved that he had completed the official procedures needed to enter this place. And Alan acted boldly, like an officer here for an inspection. Even in the Japanese army, there were sometimes inspections by big shots from command headquarters. All armies probably had people who acted the same way. This might actually work. Every now and then, he was saluted and returned the salute. He had the rank insignia of a major, so no one found it suspicious when he saluted casually. He was even able to get into the western building without wandering about at all. According to his information, there were 2 MPs keeping a lookout in front of the 4th floor elevator. It would be impossible to break through there. However, the stairway in the corner of the western building only had a single MP near the 3rd floor. Almost no one else went that way, so that was the only place to take a shot at. The window in front of the 2nd floor staircase is here. After checking again that no one was around, he lightly tapped the window 3 times. Then a rain-wetted Xiaolon poked her head in front of the other side of the window. You have no idea how fucking cold it is out here. She must have been pretty cold, waiting around on an outside wall in all this rain. He wanted to thank her, but unfortunately he'd only learned the bare minimum of hand signals. See. Roger that. Butler was located just where their information said he'd be. It was apparently his own office. Of course, the word office was a joke. No, that's just a goddamn prison cell. He had no office work to do, making it little more than a cell where he did nothing but read. At this time of day, there were hardly any people in the 4th floor corridor. Xiaolon's scouting seemed to confirm that. The enemy was in 3 locations. First, there was the single MP standing in front of the staircase leading to the 4th floor. Second, there was 1 person in front of the entrance to Butler's office on the 4th floor. And third, there was 1 person inside Butler's office. The first person wouldn't be difficult. The second would be a problem. Though there was no one walking through the corridors, there should be at least 10 people in a large room nearby. If there was even a faint, out-of-place disturbance, it would all be over. And the third person was in Butler's room. I get it. It's impossible to get the captain out of his room without anyone finding out. That's why I gotta lead him out by force. Totally didn't crack my knuckles just for, increased effect, but that kind of hurt. Okay, let's go. Xiaolon nodded and disappeared. Gotta start with that first man. Alan let out a puff of air and honed his senses amidst the sound of the rain. Every once in a while, casual English conversations reverberated towards him from the other end of the hall. But those are far away. Let's go. This is my only chance. As I went up the stairs, I saw a single MP standing at attention in front of the staircase between the 3rd and 4th floors. I could tell that the blue eyes beyond those sunglasses were glaring at me. He showed respect towards my major's rank insignia, but he also stared at my visitor's badge, which marked me as an outsider. He closely watched my every move. If I only had business at the 3rd floor, he wouldn't do anything. But if I tried to approach the staircase to the 4th floor... At that moment, a strange noise suddenly came from outside the window.
What?
The MP met the gaze of Xiaolon through the window and gaped. That unguarded moment was more than enough. Hey, probably shouldn't have took your attention off me, pal. Nothing personal. After dealing a heavy blow to the neck, Alan grabbed the man's neck from behind and strangled him to the ground. It felt as though he had choked the man for only 10 seconds, and it also felt as though he'd fought for over a minute. Even though he'd been through so many brawls before now, he'd never felt this much unpleasant sweat before. Sorry, bro. Take a quick nap. There was no time to hide him. He'd probably wake up soon, but Alan wouldn't be standing around anymore anyway. That was okay. Yeah, I'll leave the rest to you. If I screw up, run away without a second thought. Speaking Japanese wouldn't get through to her. However, surely something was communicated. Xiaolon nodded and lightly ascended the rain-soaked outer wall. Whew, okay. Here I go, Yuki-chan. I won't let this Gabriel bastard have his way. That will be our revenge. Gabriel Cavaraya. I don't know your face, and I don't know what sort of grudges led you to this day, nor do I care. However, there's no way I'll let you have things your own way. I'll show you. I'll let you watch as your revenge is crushed to powder and fails right in front of you! Okay. I can only hope that everything stays okay, but goddammit.
Come to think of it, I believe you also had a little sister, Major.
Apparently, that one comment had crushed the smiling angelic mask on Gabriel's face. That one comment was the only blade of revenge Meiju could use on this day and in this place. Good on you, Meiju!
And I understand that she passed away in a most unfortunate accident. Pardon me. I had no idea you knew about my sister. It surprised me, and I acted rather rudely. It's a bad habit of mine. My feelings of respect naturally extend from respectable people to their families. Miss Elizabeth Kaburaya, was it? What a beautiful name. If she was still alive, I would have loved to invite her to tour Chinatown.
Gabriel's expression twisted for just an instant. Of course, it was only an instant. His face turned peaceful again immediately after. But his eyes. He couldn't fully hide the anguish in his eyes, as though someone had driven a knife into his chest. Hey, fuck you, you had that coming. He probably thought he was hiding his emotions. However, since Meiju knew everything, Gabriel might as well have been scratching at his chest and writhing on the floor. It was the only sort of revenge Meiju could take right now. Normally, he would have wanted to rush at Gabriel right then and there and gouge out an eyeball, and he'd be fair to do that. This was the enemy, the mastermind, the root cause of all those comrades who had gotten caught up in those incidents and died, including Meishu, Stella, and Yuji. He still couldn't kill this man. Because on the off chance that Richard didn't believe Butler's testimony, this man would become necessary. When that time came, he would subject this man to a hellish torture and make him confess everything. However, if Butler gave testimony, that wouldn't be necessary. After that, he would give this man a death more painful than torture. He would feed him the same poison Gabriel had used on young Yuji. Fitting! In that way, both Primavera and the GDS would be able to take revenge at once. Meiju gouged at Gabriel's heart repeatedly with the name Elizabeth. The Director General, who was chatting alongside them, couldn't have understood any of this. No, he couldn't have. No! He couldn't have realized that Meiju was repeatedly stabbing Gabriel's heart with words. Gabriel, who had tried to tease Meiju with words that desecrated Meishu, now had to face his own sister being stabbed. This was reaping what you sow! The only way Meiju could revenge. Alan Kuhlman, I've made him taste the blade of revenge enough for you as well. But this won't end with mere revenge that no one can see. When you get Captain Butler out of here and make him testify, we will succeed in our revenge in the truest sense. I can only hope so, but god damn it. I'm still just... Ugh. See, because I'm already just kind of predicting that there's a Butler body double. Or Butler is so completely broken that he won't testify. Alan went up to the 4th floor. This is the floor monopolized by Gabriel's anti-organized crime team. Of course, that was just a cover. They were a spy agency trying to integrate Primavera into their spy network. If something bad happened, some truly talented people would probably come pouring in here. There was no sign of anyone in the hall, but all sorts of sounds, voices, and ringing phones could be heard from all sides. This truly was inside the enemy's mouth. No, their stomach. Over there is Butler's office. As the information had said, there was one MP standing at attention there. He walked slowly and boldly without rushing, possessing the dignity of an officer. There had been a different MP shutting out anyone who wasn't supposed to be here, so unauthorized people shouldn't have been able to reach a place like this. Even if this man met someone he had never seen before, he would probably think that they had gotten special permission to come here. Furthermore, Alan was wearing the uniform of a GHQ major. The MPs probably wouldn't think of him as anything more than an officer here for an inspection. Someone could step out into the hallway on a whim at any moment. There was no such thing as doing this with good or bad timing. He just had to finish his job as quickly as possible. The man noticed Alan, frowned, and saluted. Here we go. From here on out, it's a battle of speed. No, no, no. Don't move. Please. He could speak at least that much English. Or rather, the barrel of the gun he was pointing acted as a universal compulsory translator. He signaled with his chin for the man to open the door. Then, he lifted up the man's right arm from behind, holding him by the wrist joint, and cautiously entered the room. Butler! Of course, the observer guard and Butler both gaped when they saw the pair entering like this. Hey, don't move, okay? When I shoot, I show no mercy. Hearing this, Butler told them not to move in English. Who are you? I'm your ally. I'm gonna get you out of here. And take me where? To Club Primavera. At this rate, Primavera will launch a funeral war against the GDS, starting a war that'll leave City 23 covered in blood. But if you tell the truth to the Consigliere, suspicion of the GDS will be lifted, and we can avoid a feud. I can't go. You can just say I kidnapped you. If you want, the GDS can arrange for a luxurious life for you. Taking advantage of a slight distraction, the observer MP reached for his gun. Oh, fuck me. They're gonna hear this. Unless the gun has a silencer, but... Fool! I told you not to move! The MP was shot in the shoulder and arm and crumpled moaning. But at the same time, the man I was taking hostage fought back, pushing me away. Oh, damn it! Okay, we gotta take him down quick. I guarantee they probably heard that gunshot. We're fucked. That really had been too noisy. Their time was already up. Captain! Forgive me. I can't go. Why not?
What happened?
Hey, you! Come on, automatic translator. Tell him to get back! Damn it! That's what I was afraid of. Butler is completely broken. Somewhat. Okay, that was a close one. A blaring alarm bell rang out. All hell was breaking loose. Right when the MPs in the large room tried to dash out, the window in the corridor was broken and a metal can was thrown in. Immediately, the hallway was filled with white smoke and you could hear people coughing here and there. Chaolan had aided in their escape. After throwing that, she'd probably make a run for it right away. She wouldn't offer any more support. Captain, why can't you come? If I betray Gabriel, my little sister Angie... Your little sister? Sorry, just go! I can't do anything! Damn it! He couldn't afford to stay put any longer. Even if this mission was a failure, he had to survive and let the others know that Butler couldn't disobey because of his little sister. Damn it! I fucking can't.
Captain, are you okay?
I'm fine. When he ran down the stairs, the window glass broke. It was Xiaolan. Incredible that she could kick through glass with legs like that. Talk about reckless. Where the hell is Butler? The captain's no good. His little sister's being used against him. We'll need a different approach. Oh, you got to be kidding me. As though saying that's not what I was asking, come this way, Xiaolan held out her hand from outside the window. He grabbed it and leapt out into the cool rain. He had entered through the reception area with Meiju's group. If they didn't leave together, Meiju and the others might come under suspicion. He had to return to the cleaning supply room and change clothes. However, he was on a ledge of a rain-wetted outer wall, and this was the third floor. There was concrete 10 meters below them. How are you? Come with me if you don't want to die, huh? Show me the ropes, friend. Holy crap, she's good at this. It was life or death now. He had no choice but to imitate Xiaolan and try hard not to die. They grabbed a pipe and moved along the ledge. Wait, you're gonna jump from there? They jumped from the western building to a fire escape on the eastern building. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, for God's sake. He wasn't able to get enough of a hold on the handrail and was about to slip and fall. Then at the last moment, Xiaolan grabbed him by the collar. Her thin fingers held on incredibly tightly. Now there's a wolf child for you. Oh, for God's sake, could you just go to sleep? I don't want to deal with you right now. I mean, I knew the operation was not going to go well because Butler it's his sister, you know? When an MP just happened to walk out into the fire escape, she instantly knocked him out with a series of strikes too fast to see. Nice going, partner. Don't call me that. After this, I'll get you as many mooncakes as you want. Okay, you know what? You can call me that. Wait, seriously? Ooh. Oh, definite, absolutely. The mooncakes she loved were the only thing that could communicate through gestures. You could see her invisible tail wagging. That was the one cute part of this unsociable girl. Oh crap, oh god, we still need to get out of here. I know. From here it's a short trip to the supply closet. I'll see you later. Even Alan was just a burden when compared to Xiaolan's swiftness. An instant after she nodded, her shadow dashed away. The Chinese are a force to be reckoned with. Just a platoon of people like that? Well, it's no wonder Japan can't win wars. By now, MP squads must be pouring into the western building. Even the courtyard looks as though someone stirred up a hornet's nest. He hurried into the cleaning supply room, changed clothes, met up with Meiju's group, and left the HQ building. Damn.
A little sister?
Yes, the captain definitely said that. Either his sister's been taken hostage, or he's being blackmailed over something.
I see. I always thought it strange that Philip Butler could be tamed so easily. I see. So that's how it was.
Sorry. In the end, I overplayed my hand.
No. You brought us some vital information.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't they... Oh! What if they try looking for her sister and then actually put her in protective custody? Well, I hope it's worth today's uproar and my failure. An incredible uproar had been caused. Shots had even been fired. They probably wouldn't have another chance to sneak in there. Furthermore, the people in the HQ had probably figured out that they were planning something to do with Butler. After this, his security and surveillance would probably be even tighter, making it even more impossible to break him out of there. I'll let out a tired sigh.
There is still just one way.
Huh?
There are many doors that cannot be opened from the outside. but can be easily opened from the inside.
Did you think of a way?
Please leave this matter in my hands. You can forget all about it if you like.
Understood. Meiju gave some order in Chinese to the subordinate in the passenger seat. They had failed at breaking Butler out, but that had apparently been helpful for their next move. Oh god. Okay, seriously, before I move any further, I've already got like a possible theory. I think they might actually try to find Butler's sister. You know, just... If they try to find his sister, they might be able to bring her into protective custody, thus getting rid of the blackmail that's being held against Butler, thus giving him motive to try to help out. You know? They could only pray this next move would be enough to stop a feud between Primavera and the GDS. At that moment, perhaps the tension had relaxed, because Alan's stomach growled embarrassingly. At least I got these mooncakes. Hey, war buddy! Let me have one of those too. Chalan pretended not to hear him, continued to stuff her mouth with the mooncakes Meiju had given her. Alan reached out towards another mooncake that was sitting on her lap, but she scratched him faster than the eye could see. Yeah! You didn't need to scratch me! These are my mooncakes. Get that through your thick skull.
She said she has no intention of giving it up to a blockhead who slows her down. Also, I'd prefer if you didn't yell at each other across me when you have food in your mouth. You're getting mooncake all over my pants.
Oh my god, that was so cute. Oh god, I love it.
I really do like this little symbol we got here, though. It's pretty cool. I like how the symbols have pretty much evolved throughout this little journey that we've gone through. That's quite nice. Oh boy. Looks like Charles isn't done yet. He's probably still getting cozy with his special client. Tonight, a customer who knew a lot about Richard's old acquaintances was supposedly coming. By now, Charles had probably had the information already. Charles' working hours should have been over by now. Zell and Nina had parked a car in front of the casino and were waiting for Charles to come out. The city seems a bit panicky today. Come to think of it, I saw a lot of MP jeeps rushing around. The attack against the occupying forces HQ had riled up the MPs, but that wasn't something ordinary civilians knew about. Couldn't we wait in the car? We'll get all wet. I was feeling sort of hot, so this is nice and cool. I'm freezing, so I'll wait inside. Okay. Oh god, now I'm getting panicky. Oh god, no.
Hi there. Excuse me.
Yes?
Would you please tell me where's the nearest bus stop?
Huh? Huh? Nina, who was in the car, noticed that someone was talking to Zell and froze when she saw his face. There was no way she'd mistake him for anyone else. It was one of the tyrants who had reigned over City 23 once, splitting it in half with Caleb. It was Crazy Alfred. The previous year, he had shockingly made peace with Richard, and recently he would often enter the club as if he were a Primavera exec. Why would he be here? Right now, he's a leader in charge of crazy underlings. Once, he was a cold-blooded assassin, capable of making the entire City 23 underworld tremble with just a single knife. Almost as though he was offering a handshake, Alfred's arm slowly extended. Zell, flushed by his strange manner of speech, just stood there with her eyes wide. You're an assassin, you could tell. That extended hand, that open palm, seemed to make a fist, and an instant later... Zell! Oh, thank God. Using your assassin's training.
Oh? You're the first mademoiselle who's managed to follow my knife.
I could tell by the smell.
What? I could have sworn I put on the good cologne today.
No, not... I mean, the cologne is quite nice, but that's not what I meant. Your hand has the same smell I do. It smelled like an assassin.
Oh? Oh boy.
The battle of two assassins.
Oh boy.
Zell! They know we're looking for the madam! They're trying to erase us! Is that how it is?
With my knife, I'll cut the root of all my friends' troubles.
Sweet Mother Mercy. Oh God, oh God, dear God. Oh. I realize it is getting really fast. I don't want to have to rely on the spacebar, so I'm going to go as far as I possibly can with this. As I do every time.
Oh shit! I see we have a bad girl here to get in the way of my duel.
Who cares? Let's run for it, Zell. When Alfred gave a shrill whistle, his underlings pushed through the crowds and came dashing forward. Zell understood too. It had gotten out that they were searching for Madame Rose's whereabouts. I see. So the current leaders of Primavera Field were very threatened by someone searching for Madame Rose. Huh? Zell, what are you... Run!
You're Charles Chadney. You're Chitani.
Are you fucking serious? You want to try to take me on now? Seriously, I love how stylish Charles looks.
He's a nimble brat. Damn you, mocking us.
Sorry. I'm never friendly after work hours. Charles also understood the situation in an instant. Using his small body as a weapon, he ran, cutting through the crowd as though swimming. Nina jumped into the car and started the engine.
I didn't say you could get away from me.
God damn it, like I give a shit. Let us out!
Oh.
Zell, Charles, get in! Charles!
Hey there, small guy.
Don't call me small! Holy fuck! My hand's shaking, help!
What the hell?
Charles lightly jumped over Alfred's head as though leaping over a vaulting horse, landed on the car roof and crouched down. Nina! Start the car! You got it! Where should we run to? We can think about that once we've lost them.
Well, I love a good chase.
Okay. Oh God, all of my fingers have cracked. Charles slipped into the car through the window. They're following us. Crap! They're planning to shoot. Duck your heads.
All of you fire at once! No! Jesus!
Should we shoot back? No way. You'll hit other people. Nina, escape to a back alley. We'll get people involved if we take the big streets. Roger that. Oh, come on. Holy fuck, you drive like crap! Oh, you want to switch right now? Good job. We're putting distance between us and them. Keep it up. Nina's violent driving already had the car covered with dents. They scraped against walls, sent trash cans flying, and ruffled the fur of cats all across the alleyway as they escaped. But Alfred's group apparently couldn't keep up with her rough driving. Headlights of their pursuers gradually disappeared into the distance. They're probably trying to cut him off around the corner. We can do it. We can lose them. Hey, did you see that? Take that, losers. Look out, dumpster! Yeah! She spun the wheel, making the car run wild before slamming into the corner of a beat-up apartment with flaking paint. Is everyone okay? Apparently, she had gotten hit bad. Her head felt faint and her eyes span. Ina and Charles seemed to be the same. They moaned vaguely but didn't get up. Even though Alfred's cars were approaching, they couldn't even get up. Jun! Are you guys okay? A woman peered in at them, looking worried. Zell muttered all of her strength to utter, "Help," before losing consciousness. Oh my god.
That sound just now. They must have hit something.
Boss, isn't that it?
Oh?
The rain continued to pour. When Alfred's group stopped their car, all was silent except for the sound of the rain. Inside the crashed car, they could see 3 limp people.
Are they dead? Until you've checked their starved hearts, it's dangerous to let your guard down.
They might be planning to play dead before striking back. Surround them carefully.
Boss, should we check their pulses? There's no need. Whether they're dead or alive, it's time for an Alfred-style present. Oh, yeah! Yes, boss.
There was no need to check if they were alive or dead, as long as they surrounded them and riddled them with bullets. Alfred's underlings grinned, but they cautiously closed in. That moment, the scent of sweet tobacco touched Alfred's nostrils.
Wait a minute. Oh, god damn it, I know their smell.
That alone made time stop for Alfred. Slowly, he turned to face the direction the smell was coming from. And there, standing in the back alley without even an umbrella, was a single man.
Oh. My. God.
Hey, stop looking at me like I'm a ghost. I got legs, see?
Welcome back, Leo.
When they saw their boss going pale, his underlings ran back to him. However, these newly gathered underlings of his didn't know Leo's face. They only looked confusedly at the man that their boss was facing with a stunned expression. You seem to be doing well.
Not quite right.
True. Judging by your expression, looks like you started feeling well as soon as you saw my face.
Oh, how long have I waited for you to come back?
What? Do you think I'm the lead vocalist for a band that split up or something?
Oh, that flippin' tone. Oh, it really takes me back.
The underlings, following their boss's conversation, realized that Leo was an enemy. But at the same time, they sensed a connection, or possibly a strange friendship, which prevented any of them from butting in. Okay, let's have a toast to celebrate our reunion.
However, it's not glasses we'll be clinking together.
Alfred took out his knife with his usual swift motion and handed it to his underling. The two of them may have been rivals, but right now, they were both members of Primavera. No. Even if they hadn't been, Alfred would surely have given up his knife. Because he 100% respects Leo to the point where,
I don't even want to rely on a dirty thing as a knife. Let's go fist to fist.
because for him, nothing could be as sad as never getting a chance to hear Leo's flippant voice again. Nice. Looking at your face, I finally truly feel like I've come back.
That's the best compliment you could give me. Did you finish your war during these 3 years?
Yeah.
Good for you. No, really! Good for you!
Alfred celebrated as though it was his own victory and smiled. This is probably the first time that expression of his had been used for its proper purpose.
In that case, in our own way, let's make a toast to you ending your war and returning.
So, you haven't changed. I'm glad, Alf.
The two slowly walked towards each other, stopping just beyond where their fists could reach each other. Then they both held out their clenched fists and bumped them together.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers, war buddy.
Most solemn of battles. Alfred's large body landed spread eagle in a puddle. He had never intended to withstand that punch. As he stared up at the rainy sky, Alfred kept on laughing and laughing. Even after Leo disappeared from sight, he kept on laughing. On and on as though nothing could be more amusing than this. During that time, Jun dragged out Zell and the others, putting them in her own car. The three of them were unconscious, but none of them seemed greatly injured. Of course, Jun didn't know these three. However, since they were being chased by the Mafia, she couldn't abandon them. Good on you, Jun. Good on you. Jun left the three of them in the care of a doctor behind the shopping district. Good on you. Oh god. Whenever Alfred is an enemy, I'm legitimately scared. But whenever it's Alfred and Leo in the same rate, where they have like a mutual respect for each other's strength, and it's just like,
Let's fist bump, and now I'm gonna try to beat you up, and I already realize that you're gonna kick my ass, aren't you?
Yep, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Sweet! Joke's on you, I'm into that shit!
sorry.
What happened to those three?
They were just unconscious. Apparently they'll be fine if they spend the night and no problems appear. Still, I'm surprised. You knew Crazy Alfred?
Hey, we're war buddies. We're so close we can't help punching each other whenever we see each other.
Just who are you? You're no ordinary man.
I could say the same. Just who are you? You're no ordinary woman.
This entire day, Leo had gone to several places with Jun, and there he had seen several glimpses of her true nature, which was completely different from a bakery sales girl. We've been loitering around too long. I was thinking about stopping for some tea first, but it's already time to go. Okay, finally time to charge into Akutoku's place.
Yeah. Let's go take back those papers.
I'm sure there's gonna be work for you too. After all, leaders apparently need influence, wealth, and force.
Leave it to me. I'll work hard for my wage.
You were a bodyguard before, weren't you? You're too used to this.
Pretty much. I was a bodyguard in this city 3 years ago.
Makes sense. I bet you made too many enemies and lived until things cooled down.
Nah, I just came to pick up something I forgot.
After 3 years? You're a bad liar.
It's true.
Who'd you work for last time? Oh, wait, don't tell me. Let me guess.
If you guess right, I'll work for free for a week.
Nice. Sounds like a great payoff. Oh. It was the sort of business where you'd need a bodyguard. So, not something on the level. So to start, it was definitely a member of the criminal underworld.
That's a good start.
Okay, 3 years ago. Okay. There were a lot of small families packed together, fighting for dominance over the city. Let's see. After that, Caleb united them, and then Primavera eventually took power. That was about the time you left City 23. And it looked like you knew that Alfred guy. But he didn't seem like a friend. More like you kept crashing into each other. I know. John, you were probably a bodyguard for the Caleb family. You're that good after all. You might even be a personal bodyguard for Caleb himself. Huh? John, could you possibly be... Miguel?
Nah, man, I'm sorry, Jean, but I don't dress that fantastically fabulous.
Miguel Kurashiki, Caleb's right-hand man? Huh? What? Am I right? The rumors say Miguel died 3 years ago.
The one I worked for was a woman.
I know! Amanda Amamiya, Caleb's woman!
Close. She was a woman just as attractive as Amanda was.
I give up. So what kind of woman was she?
Let's see. An attractive woman, a lot like you.
Oh my, are you hitting on me again?
Ideals. Resolve. In both ways, she was an attractive woman, just like you.
Is she dead?
I don't know if she's alive or dead.
Could she be the friend you were looking for?
I made her a promise. I promised that when my war was over, I'd come back. I made a promise too. She promised that she'd turn this city into a place where fellow countrymen held hands and helped each other in their own daily lives.
Wait. Hold on. Do you mean...
She was an attractive woman, a lot like you.
Just kind of just letting her figure it out right there.
Sir, Jun is here. She told us to make you go and meet her.
What? Are they launching a raid again?
Like, totally? Did she come to negotiate directly or something? But threats and sobbing don't work on me. Sure, I'll meet with her. Hey, bring enough tea for two. I doubt there's anyone there except Jun and that bodyguard, John. Well, about that.
Oh my.
And just when I heard you came with a whole bunch of people. What's this about? They're all Ogeezes. Like, totally. Shut up! Be quiet, you punk! Huh?
Akutoku, who had been so domineering a minute ago, now seems strangely serious. Tequila gave a confused shrug. Akutoku-san.
Yes?
Jun's aura seemed different from usual. Akutoku couldn't help but be overawed. He couldn't really describe it, but she didn't seem like the little barking dog she usually was. It was almost as though she somehow gave off the dignity of a massive tree with thick, imposing roots. I've come to take back the loans for the Dawn Shopping Center.
Oh, there's nothing to give back. I bought those loans with money. They're mine. They don't belong to you, nor do they belong to the shopping district.
Akutoku-san, aren't you ashamed to be doing something like this? And after old Amakawa did so much for you.
Shut up! I did nothing wrong! I've never forgotten the favor I owe old Amakawa.
Tequila looked at Akutoku dubiously, as though wondering what this guy was getting so flustered for. Come to think of it, the older folks who had gathered here didn't seem to be from the shopping district. Are they from the family? Like, Amakawa's family? They wore expensive suits. They seemed to be those rare people like Akutoku who had made a fortune during these times. Don't be a fool. You really haven't forgotten the favor you owe old Amakawa? Then why are you threatening to evict everyone from the Dawn Shopping District, which was born out of his charity and which bears his name? Know your shame, Akutoku-san. Though Jun's voice was quiet and calm, it carried a threat in it. Akutoku couldn't help but be overwhelmed by this woman, young enough to be his granddaughter.
Shut up! It's money, financial power that matters in this world. I gathered up money and bought those loans. If you've got a problem with that, go gather some money yourself. In fact, I'm not gonna sell it for the same price. You'll have to offer 30% more than what I paid if you want it. Just you try doing that.
You've fallen, Akutoku-san. Even though you were taught so much about the moral code of merchants, old Amakawa must be crying in heaven.
Shut up! Money is the moral code of merchants. If you've got a problem, bring me money. Can you do that? You can't, can you? Then stop complaining. Go back and shut down your shops.
And if you don't want to do that, all you gotta do is pay us. Yeah, like totally. Jun took out an attaché case from Leo and slammed it down on the desk. She unlocked it and showed that it was packed with new bills. So you do listen to what you're told, like totally. Don't touch it. Huh? We don't have the penny to spend on answering Primavera's threats. Akutoku-san, if that's what you want, let's pile it up. That money.
What?
One by one, the old men standing behind Jun walked forward and piled up the attaché cases they were holding. Each one was packed full of an incredible sum of bills. There was no way this was Jun's money. Surely these men were offering them.
Are you insane? How can you lend this much money to a bakery girl?
We aren't lending it. It's only natural that we do this in thanks for the favors old Amakawa did for us, Akutoku-san.
How does this return old Amakawa's favors? I don't get it.
But boss, there's a hell of a lot of cash in here.
How did Jun get her hands on so much money? Like, totally.
Is this enough money, Akutoku-san?
I believe this also satisfies that 30% increase you mentioned. Thank you, Jun-san. With this, we can finally return the favors we owe old Amakawa.
Thanks, everyone. I'm sure old Amakawa is pleased.
What's going on? Why are you acting like this girl represents the shopping district? She's nothing. She's a bakery sales girl.
Akutoku-san, who do you think this is?
Huh?
This is Miss Amakawa Jun, only daughter of the late Mr. Shoichiro, old Amakawa's eldest son.
Aha! There we go.
Huh?
Akutoku panicked and his legs went, and he curled up on the ground as though bowing. Even a merchant as filled with vice as he was started out as an innocent novice. During that time, he had received a lot of kindness from old Amakawa, which is why he was able to become what he was today. When I was little, I played in your yard once. Back then, you were a person who believed he could bring happiness to the people through business.
Miss Jun! It's been so long! I caused so much trouble, not knowing it was you! I'm so truly sorry!
Ha! That's not enough, Akutoku! Be a man and cut your stomach open on the spot! Is something I won't say, Akutoku-san. But if you're willing to have a change of heart, if you'll kindly hand over the loans and remove your hold on the Don Shopping Center, then that shopping center will fill a vital role in the restoration of the Edo River, which was old Amakawa's dream.
As you wish.
Huh? What? I don't get it. Like, totally. Hey, Akutoku-san. Are you really okay with this? Like, totally?
Don't you mock us! As if the great mighty Primavera would turn tail and run after a cheap drama like this.
Like, totally!
Go get him! Go get him! Go get him!
Yeah! Okay, you fuckers just kind of screwed up. He's a man who knows how to read the mood. Despite how he looks, I guess he really is Japanese.
So you're old Amakawa's girl? There's no way a noble like that would be someone like this, like totally! You queen who steals the name Amakawa, I shall go out to face sir, my lord, like totally!
You're up, Mr. Suke. Hey, what, is Mr. Sumi out? God damn it. Okay, fine. I guess I'll earn my keep. God, it feels good to do this again. I feel extremely hyped whenever I'm just going through this as, like, Leo. Oh, and you know what? Jin as well.
Oh yeah, let's tear him up. Fuck yeah.
Oh, I love this way too much.
Okay. Tear him up. Oh yeah.
That was a good twist. Everyone, I've taken back the loans to the shopping district.
Thank goodness! Thank goodness!
I can't believe Jun was old Amakawa's granddaughter! Please forgive me for all the trouble I've caused you!
Not at all. I'm the one who must apologize to you all. Even though I inherited the duty to protect old Amakawa's will, I abandoned it. That's probably why she was so scared of revealing her true identity. Because she felt personally responsible for the state that the shopping district had been reaching. So she was too scared to reveal her heritage. From the start, Jun had been a daughter of the Amakawa family. Since she was very young, she had been taught to work hard to support her region, prioritizing the well-being of the common man. However, she had rebelled, eloped, and left her family. And until today, she had hidden the name of Amakawa and lived simply as a woman named Jun. However, even after losing all her blood relatives in the Great Disaster, she still couldn't leave this city. So she had lived in the Don Shopping Center, which carried her grandfather's name, and subtly supported it. From now on, I'll fight to protect this shopping center. No, this city. I won't allow Primavera's tyranny to go on any longer! In order to build a city where we can all join hands, I promise to stand at the front and fight. Hell yeah! After coming out as Amakawa Jun, she was no longer a mere bakery girl. She had connections with businesses across City 23. She could make her opinions known to anyone, and everyone would listen closely. That's right. That was her mission from birth. Her leadership. Leo thought,
Surely, Rose is waiting for a woman like this to appear. If she had been around, it might not have been necessary for Rose to become Madam.
Leo was certain of the fate that had led him to her, and certain of its purpose. He needed to let this woman meet Rose.
I see. So it was fate that I became your bodyguard.
Yeah, maybe. Ever since I learned who you were, I've been thinking this might be fate.
What will you do now?
You're going to go looking for her, right?
I have no clue where to start.
We'll find her, if this truly is fate.
Probably, yeah. Apparently, the city's just overflowing with fate.
Now, even I want to meet her. To meet the woman, whose ideal was a society where countrymen help each other.
What will you do when you meet her?
I'll smack her good! And say, you started out so well, but what the hell happened lately?
That would be dramatic.
If that's enough for her to get her act together, great.
And if it isn't,
If that happens, I guess I'll show her what I've got instead. Hell yeah! Old Amakawa wished to revitalize Old Itagawa District, or say 23, and make it prosper. When Jun, who carried the blood of the Amakawa family, awoke to that mission, new Madam was already decided upon. From Madam Rose to Madam Jun, the cogs of the two eras were finally meeting. When it's time for fates to meet, they all meet at once. Everything is fate. Everything is a revelation. Oh? Are they visiting them? What? Look, Leo Shishigami? That's you? Fool! You got to call him son. Son, damn you! So you're that legend. The one who was once Madame Rose's bodyguard.
hey now, I'm not a god from some myth, okay?
He's just a perv. I offer him a bed and a meal, and he returns the favor by hitting on me.
Hitting on an attractive woman is the greatest sign of honor for her beauty.
Still, I'm so glad that you three are safe. It's not normal for kids so young to be chased by crazy Alfred. Just what did you get yourselves into? So, this is Leo Shishigami? I wish Oliver could have met you. Hey, call him son, dummy. I think I'm being moved to tears. We're a member of Wayne-san's crew, the Wild Dogs.
Wayne's crew.
It's a gang of delinquents made up of alley orphans picked up by Mad Dog Wayne. Still, that's pretty impressive. He's giving homes and jobs to kids who've got nowhere to go.
That does sound like Wayne. Do you three know where Wayne is?
No. We know he's with Madame Rose as our god, but
no one knows where Madame Rose is.
we were investigating that. I'll bet that's why we were attacked. Yeah, we've known that for ages now. The Consigliere's got Madame Rose locked up somewhere so we can take over Primavera. Huh? Is that true?
It does seem to be the case.
If so, that's great. Everyone believed in Madame Rose and supported her. But if she was actually locked up and Primavera was taken over, yeah, that totally explains the awful way things have gone. Madame Merrill ordered us to search for Madame Rose.
Sounds like Meryl's made it big too. So, if you're being chased by Alfred, does that mean you found something?
Yes! Charles, you asked your special client, right? About the Consigliere's old acquaintances? Yeah. According to him, he was once close friends with a guy who's now a boss of an organization in the countryside. An organization in the countryside? I see, then he'd have enough power to keep Madame Rose under house arrest. I am so unbelievably happy right now just seeing the three kids that I've grown to love so much, meeting the man that's so goddamn cool in this novel. It is so fucking good. Sorry. Just seeing them safe, and now they've basically met up with fucking Leo. Oh, goddamn, I'm fangirling right now. Ugh, sorry. So, which countryside was it? Shizuoka!
Sounds like Madame Rose has been enjoying some fresh tea.
That settles it then.
Is it okay to leave the bakery then?
Yeah, I've got something other than bread to cook up now.
Oh. Chapter 2. Mission. Butler's Rescue. End. Oh my god. Oh, that is a perfect place to end that right now.
Oh my god, I am so fucking happy right now. First off, I am so unbelievably happy that the kids are safe. Thank God they are safe. Thank God they're relatively unharmed, and now they've teamed up with Leo Shishigami. Motherfucking Leo! Also, part of me legitimately thinks that as part of Alfred's respect to Leo after he got his shit knocked out, is like, you know what? Fuck it, we'll just go back home at this point. Oh, God, oh my god, I'm getting lightheaded. I'm fanboying so fucking hard right now. Oh god. I'm fucking fanboying, I'm fangirling, I'm fangasming everywhere. This is just... Sorry, I'm just so fucking hyped right now. Oh god. Okay, aside from the failure of being able to save Butler, two amazingly good things happened. Aside from Leo meeting up with the kids, there was one other good thing that did technically happen. Meiju got under Gabriel's skin. That may be small, but for once, for Gabriel to be on the back foot and Meiju to take at least a little bit of revenge for what that bastard had done to him, and to Richard too, was so goddamn satisfying. It was unbelievably satisfying seeing Gabriel squirm. I am... Oh my god, I am so unbelievably happy. Oh, I can't wait to see more of this. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how Leo and the gang are now going to try to find Rose, now that they've got a destination to head toward. Oh boy, okay. As well as wanting to know what Meiju's new plan to get Butler is.
Oh, everything is coming together.
Sorry,
I am fanboying like nobody's business right now, but I'm going to end it right there. So if you like this, be sure to let me know. I'm going to go drink 3 gallons of coffee, and I will see all of you guys in the next fucking video.